It's so surreal. Like, the more I think about it. Like, I've literally lived my entire life this way. Nothing's changed. I've just been trying to find a way to describe this sensation, this dimension to other people in a way that can be understood. And we already knew about it. We already ascribed to its belief. It's a part of us. It's everything. And it's nothing. It's so weird. I was watching one of my videos and I was listening to myself talk. And I was thinking, God, won't this guy shut up? Because it doesn't even sound like me anymore. I mean, what is it? I'm looking at myself, and like I can see that my glasses are like having this distance thing going on, like, you know, it looks like my eyes are further away inside my head than they are, and like I'm trying to see my eyes. Like I would look into someone else's eyes and I would try to see what's in them. Like I've done my entire life. And I don't know what I'm supposed to find. And I'm okay with that. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I've already talked to my wife, and I've already talked to my kid. You know. And it's gonna be okay. I'm just picking my ear. Picking my own brain. Picking my 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 brain. Because I can. And here I am. Right here. Right where I'm supposed to be. And this downward spiral is like, I call it a reverse Fibonacci sequence. It's like, you know, and it was described to me, and the person knows who they are, as novelty. And I would encourage everybody to explore this aspect of their lives. I mean, it's all around us. We see it in everything. It's that shadow we think that we see in the corner of our eye. It's the movie Driven. It's those that have seen it, those that have a passion for driving, who understand like the feel of the road. And it's so difficult to describe in words. Like, that's all we have is words. Words. W-O-R-D-S. It's so strange. And this is what we're using, these crude implements, to describe something that is far deeper than it could ever be described about it. And I think it's really funny because, I mean, I've known about this. I've known about the significance of it for a long time. It's just I've felt so alone for so long that I can't talk to anyone else. That I felt maybe there was nobody else that was like me. And it turns out there isn't. And there is. And there isn't. And there is. It's like this divine comedy that just never stops letting up. I mean, it's just yuck it up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, it's not hard to let go and just unplug. So what am I going to do tomorrow? I mean, what are you going to do tomorrow? I mean, you know, I've got family. Genetically, they're what made it possible for me to be here. The fact that I can share this message with millions of people is a product of their effort and their consciousness attempting to make it all happen because they believed that it could. That there's a possibility that they weren't the only ones out there. And they were right. We were all right. All of us. And my face is just so dysmorphic. Like, is this really me? Like, is this what I look like? I don't know. Is this how I would think that I would look like? I look kind of fat. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just talking to myself. Maybe I'm not. The fact that I can ask that question is what's really crazy. And when you start to ask yourself those questions, you'll start to realize that you aren't. And you'll start to wonder, like I did, about all the other crazy people out there. And maybe they aren't so crazy. And that's okay. And it's a shame that they're being drugged. That their consciousnesses are being blocked from discovering the undiscoverable. The truly mysterious. And in a way, that's sad. But in a way, it's not. They'll get there. Maybe they already left. And all that's left is just a shell, a husk. That's what you'll find when we're all gone. It'll just be, I mean, we don't die. We don't cease to exist. Our memories don't disappear. I mean, our brains will rot away. And we are energy. We are pure energy. We are an energetic force. And when you think about yourself, that's what you think about. You think of yourself as doing, being. You think of yourself in words. I mean, that's what it is. It. What is it? Is it or isn't it? But by saying isn't, you're inferring that there could be in it. The fact that you're furnished with this luxury to be given the ability to do so is to accept the fact that it does indeed exist. And it's in all of us. It is a fabric of our being. It is a fabric of our consciousness. And it is what we inevitably will return to because we are. When it says in the Bible that we were created in God's image, it's exactly what it means. It's in words. How would you imagine God to imagine himself? How would you imagine yourself to imagine yourself? Mind blow. Like, whoa, what? What the hell is this guy talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Who cares? All I know is that tomorrow the sun is going to come up over the horizon. And whether it rains, whether it's a tsunami, whether it's a typhoon, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be here. You're going to be here. And it's going to be in-fucking-credible. You're going to be incredible. You already are. I love you.